Hello everyone, again. I'm currently in the middle of making my Min matchup guide for literally every single character called How to Play Every Current Matchup as Min. But while I gain more matchup experience with obscure characters I hardly ever see, I decided to make this video elaborating on Min's moves. Min has an array of interesting and unique moves, but I didn't talk enough about her seemingly normal moves in my almost everything you need to know about Min video. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Fun stuff? Now let's get into the moves. So as probably all of you know, Min has two up specials. A high jump on the ground and a tether recovery in the air. Arms jump is a good mix-up from corner pressure. It can be hard for some characters to contest it if they don't react to the charge of the move, especially if they're holding shield while she's in the corner. But if you do hit her, she gets severely punished half the time. Just make sure you hit her before she has intangibility, or afterwards. The intangibility without charge only lasts a brief moment, and her arms are not intangible until her whole body is. But with the charge, she has more intangibility for a decent portion of her height, and her arms are intangible during the charge before the body is intangible. But you can also hit her out of the air, and some of the time Min will up B and then immediately jump to stall or get back to center stage, or down air to get back to the ground very quickly. Both are usually terrible options. Other uses for arms jump include stalling out invincibility at the risk of being a disadvantage for a little bit, sometimes mixing it up with an angle change. The last good use for it is covering really high recoveries or approach options, such as if they were sent high in the first place, or in the odd case where they're going high if their recovery is optimal, such as Snake or sometimes drop. It depends on the play you're playing. Min's other up special is Arms Hook, which is a tether that can only be used in the air as opposed to arms jump. Although it'd be kind of funny if you could swap between the two, but oh well. It doesn't deal too much damage even with the powered up dragon arm, but it does stand at a mostly horizontal angle. This makes it harder to kill with along the top blast zone. Like all up special tethers, on the first use, it stalls and can technically be used on the ground if you use the stall and land without it. Alternatively, you could fall through a platform and immediately up B and you will do the grounded version instead. You can also cancel a little bit of the end lag of the aerial arms if they are not angled by using Arms Hook, which can set up for some frame traps. For example, I don't have any footage for this. Say I catch someone in the air with Ram tilt, but to avoid it they air dodge in so they're closer to center stage. So I drift towards them a little bit and I use up B to punish it if they're higher than me. Because of the horizontal angle it can send at, it might set up for another situation very similar to it, but it's funny because sometimes Arms Hook doesn't go in the direction you think it will. Dash attack is an amazing move since it allows her to approach with a 50-50 cross up on shield that goes a little bit further through shield than down tilt, but if it hits it can send it to a tech situation or straight off stage at an odd angle. But if Min overcommits to these tech situations, she will likely get punished. It can sort of be comboed out of jab blocks as well on some characters, so sometimes you can link a dash attack into a jab block, into another dash attack, into a jab block, into anything you want. If your opponent is sleeping, but you never know. Up air is also a decent move to use when falling from a platform if you want to be a little bit more aggressive. I do recommend any new Min mains to try to do up air combos as well, since they are quite effective but kind of hard to hit and kind of stage dependent too. A lot of them aren't that useful either, but some of them, like up air into any smash attack, can work really well at ledge as a kill confirm if you read a neutral get up or a roll when you don't want to be too committal. Just remember that short hop up airs can be quite committal because it has a lot of end lag in the air but not a lot of landing lag, so you might want to do falling up airs. And just remember that up air does have a sour spot and a sweet spot. One thing I don't think I mentioned enough was that powered up dragon tool is an incredibly good pressure tool. So sometimes you can use only the first arm for a while and use the second one as a mix-up rather than only using 2 arms for the occasional 1-arm mix-up. It's also slightly safer in shield than regular dragon and puts your opponent at high risk of being KO'd. Attempt to only use the second arm for combos and covering certain options, but remember, powered dragon arm is not styled by normal dragon arm, but normal dragon left arm will style the normal dragon right arm and vice versa. The attack and special smash attack input, more commonly referred to as A+B smash attacks, can be quite useful within Min Min's kit, but it is mostly a preference thing, like my video that I made before. With no arm out, A+B smash attacks uses the left arm first. With any arm out, it will use the not used arm. Sometimes it almost seems random which one it uses though, but it really isn't. Now the final funny thing I'm going to mention in this video is you can move and teabag and anything you want while using arms change. And you can mash it all you want. It's kind of funny and BM at the same time. So since I started writing and recording this video, Kazuya came out and I have a few things to say, aside from him being pretty cool. The Min Min nerfs didn't change too much. The only thing that really changed was her up close kill power, but not even by an unhealthy amount, which is good. The second thing is that Kazuya's Electric Wing Godfist, also known as EWGF, also known as Eel Girlfriend, technically paralyzes Min Min. So, if Min Min gets the powered up arm, she must run for her life if she wants to use it, because she will lose it if she gets grabbed or paralyzed. That's all. Min Min is an FGC rep, and here's proof, and I'll start doing more on that new video, and hopefully it won't take too long. See ya.